Okay, now in 2008, right, I put my business plan in because see, in order to get money, right, they want you to tell them what you gonna do, so they want you to give them a business plan. Now, really, that's divulging all of your intentions, right, before they give you money. Now, they don't have to give you the money, but they want you to them your business plan. That's what I'm telling y'all about how they stole the Airbnb, right? Because so what I said was I was going in and I was building hotels, right? And bringing high-end jobs to low-income areas, right? So that's when what they did is they came down where the new arena is, right? Because see, that's where I was born and well, I wasn't born, excuse me. I was raised over that way, right? Like on Bentley Street in Livingston, that was where I used to live, right? So I used to play over that area. So I went to go buy up my history. So when them people saw me buying the land where the new arena is and where all the practice facilities at, that's when they started messing with me, right? But it was after I went to Melville, Louisiana, where my grandmama people, where my daddy people got 88 acres of land, right? And I was trying to go put cows on it so I can open up grocery stores. See, that's what they don't want. See, y'all gotta understand, man, these people be investing their money, right? And they got a monopoly on their investment. So see, that's why you have Fortune 500 companies, right? So think about the 501 company. Where do that company go? See what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying about cream rise to the top, or like my daddy used to say, you got to be a trailblazer. See what I'm saying? Like you got to change the game. See, these things that my father taught me, why I saw my father changing the game. See, like, because he wasn't like other people's daddies. Like I say, my daddy had a Corvette in 1974, and it was a 1974. My daddy had Cadillacs in the year. Now he did other stuff, but now them was his. Like that's what I'm saying. Like them was his cars, but then I saw him do other things. See, so I'm saying like my daddy, my hero, man. Like I say, and I'm learning that I'm just like my daddy. It's just that I did it my way. You see what I'm saying? I'm just like him. I go get the money. I'm relentless, everything, focused. It's just that I wanted to be a family man. See, that's what I was telling my wife. See, she wanted to be a wife and I wanted to be a family man. So we were perfect. See what I'm saying? Because we both wanted the same thing. See? So we wasn't looking for nothing because we had everything we wanted. See what I'm saying? Then we had family. So I was living the American dream. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why the story of Dr. Martin Luther King resonate with me, because I'm realizing my ignorance kept me poor, right? Because I have a wealth of knowledge, but because I didn't understand where my help came from until after I read Mr. Frederick Douglass' book and found out about the abolitionists, I did not know. See, I didn't like him because I thought he abandoned us, especially the black male image. But I realized that if you didn't read what he wrote, then you didn't understand why. See, he couldn't do it just like I can't do it, because the black men who done sold us out ain't gonna let you do it. See, because they rather be the second human being, but the first slave. See, that's what Minister Malcolm X was talking about when he was talking about the house nigga versus the field nigga. See, but see, without that video, then we wouldn't have the audio. You see what I'm saying? Because back when Charlie Chaplin, right, was a movie star, there was no sound. He was just and acting and falling and see. So just imagine if during the time of Minister Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King, it was no sound. So then you would have to be able to read their lips. So then the people who can read lips would then tell you what they said. But how about if they was not honorable people? See, that's what I'm telling you about history. See, history is only as good as the scribe. See, if the scribe it don't scribe the history right, which means copy it, right? Then they telling you what they saw as history. See, so you really victim to the author. See, that's what I was telling my brother. I'm saying, well, what about the books I've written? Like, why have you written the books? Have you read the books I've written? See, nah. But you telling me about the books somebody else wrote. And I'm saying, well, hey, man, I read 100 books too. I mean, how many books you read? Right? I'm saying when I didn't have no lights for 3 years, I went and got a library card so I can then chronicle all the books that I read. Because my cousin Dwayne, he inspired me. He was reading all the time. And I was like, hey, Tommy, you ain't got no lights. So, you out there, you reading the newspaper every day, just read a book. So I started reading the books, right? And then I started learning things. And then I started seeing things because I didn't read science fiction. I read biographies. Like, that's what I'm saying. So if you read a biography, even if it's some hidden things in there, when you realize in your life the things that's hidden, see, that's why in my books, I make sure to define everything. And it's like me explaining everything through the definition of the thing. See what I'm saying? See, that's why people don't understand the book, because it's the definition of the thing, right? I'm saying, okay, if you don't have no definition of Christ, then how do you know Christ's definition? So if somebody have defined Christ's definition and you fit that description, well, why can't you see yourself as the definition given? See what I'm saying? So I'm saying, well, okay, if I'm saying that I fit the description of this definition, and I have evidence in the civil and criminal courthouses in Summerlin and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning to back up my assertion that I fit this description, then why then, if the state of Florida had described me with 2 misdemeanors saying that I was disturbing the peace and resisting the officer without violence, well, how can that describe my actions and then I can't use their definition to describe my actions? And I'm saying, well, here's the law to show that they got these 2 illegal marks on me. Right? Now, why should I then have to wear a mark of the beast if the beast gave me a mark against the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Well, what am I supposed to do with my patriotism? Am I supposed to put it up on the shelf so the devil can have his way with the generations from now on? Like, so if I was born as a seeded truth, right, then would not my truth birth seeds? Think about it now. So because if I am a seed, right, then wouldn't my fruits be abundantly, right? Because what tree that has one fruit? Now, it has one kind of fruit, and some trees have multiple fruits, right? So why would you then not accept every fruit that had burst from my seed? Why would you deny what you say God created? See, who are you to judge my fruit unless you come to court with fruits of your own?